It's time for Dodger Baseball.
It's JP with the L. I hope y'all doing well. Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. And like I said, man, it's time for Dodger Baseball. The 2021 MLB season is finally here. My favorite time of year, man. Start of baseball. Brand new slate. Everything can be expected out of this crazy season. It's going to be long, obviously, like usual. But excited, hopeful, and wanted to give you guys my full Dodgers predictions for this year and for the division. I wanted to go over the whole opening day roster. We do have some injuries, so I wanted to go ahead and talk about everything with the team. My predictions, how many wins I think we might get, because people have been talking about us maybe getting a record. So I wanted to go and talk about all that. But if you guys are brand new to the channel, I'm going to ask you to please hit the big red sub button down below. It takes a couple seconds every time, on the road to 50 subs. So if you can help me get there, I really appreciate it. So thank you. But first off, let's go ahead and get to this article straight from MLB.com, the source. You know what I'm talking about. First off, let's go to behind the plate at catcher. Obviously, we got Austin Barnes and Will Smith coming back here. Not a surprise. Austin Barnes has been really good defensively for us. He does have pop, and he can hit the ball out of the park and get on base pretty often. But I think we all know that Will Smith is better offensively. But the reason why Austin Barnes gets his playing time is because he's great behind the plate, and he has a strong arm. So definitely excited about them coming back, and for sure they deserve the roster spots. First base, obviously Max Muncy and Matt Beaty. Obviously Matt Beaty was able to help us contribute last year. I think it was him, Will Smith, and I don't know who that third rookie was. I don't know if it was Edwin Rios or Gavin Lux when he had like 3 straight game-winning home runs against the Rockies, which was wild in that series. But obviously, everything looks good for us at first base. Muncy, yeah, he did kind of have a tough time in the shortened season, but I do not think that's going to be a problem this year. Matt Beaty and him, both solid first basemen, can play on the corners, so very good for us going forward. Going next to second base, talking about Gavin Lux, who has been a stud in the minors. We're just hoping that it's able to translate to the majors this year. Hopefully we see a big production increase from him. Also, Chris Taylor at second base. We already know what he brings to the table. Plays multiple positions, left, third, second, all over the field. He's going to be a utility guy for us, and he's going to help give these star players some days off. And then next, going to third base, obviously we have Edwin Rios, second-year player in the majors. Did help us last year. He does have pop, and he is very good for us. And then you got the stud, man, Justin Turner, bro. This dude straight up lock defense on third base, man. Nothing's getting by him. He is solid. He did slim down a little bit because he wants to be able to be just as agile to get to all these balls, make these crazy plays. And, you know, it's good for us going forward. Obviously, expect nothing but goodness from JT. And obviously, next we got the NLCS and World Series MVP himself. No introduction required, but giving it to him anyway. Corey Seager, man. This dude is crazy, man. This is his contract year. He's going to come in hot. I promise you. I think he's going to come in hot, man. I think he's going to try to ball out and get the max he can get, because obviously he's worth the money. He showed it in the biggest moments that we've needed him, man, that he can definitely come in and contribute. So not surprised by him being our starting shortstop. And like I said, Taylor and these other guys who can play multiple positions will give him some days off during the season. And then going to the outfield, we got our 2 main studs out there, Cody B and Mookie Betts. You know, you got to bet on him, giving him that big contract. Of course, you got to play outfield, my guy. And we also got AJ Pollock out there. Yeah, we did lose Jock Peterson, and I think we did also lose Kike Hernandez, which were tough losses for us, fan favorite guys. They will be missed, but at the same time, we have to keep improving the team going forward. And I think that we made a wise choice by, you know, continuing to give Mookie that big contract. We still got Bellinger locked up, and AJ Pollock is still solid for an outfielder, so cannot complain with that. And then as our utility guy coming out of the dugout more often than not to give these guys off days is going to be Zach McKinstry. Going to come in, give these guys days off. Solid all around, and nothing but good things from him. Expecting good things only. And then we got our starting rotation, man. This team is loaded. We got Kershaw, obviously, starting starting. He's going to get the opening day nod for the 9th straight time in a row. We got Trevor B, Mr. Money Man, Mr. 2020 Cy Young winner. We got Walker Buehler, no days off for this man. You know, he comes in, brings in that work. Mr. World Series closer for us, Julio Urias, man. This guy is so nasty, bro. Lefty does it all for us. Nothing but good things expected out of him. And Dustin May, which was not a surprise. Personally, I think he was going to get the starting job over David Price and Tony Gonsolin. So I think that obviously our starting pitching rotation, the 5 spot could have gone to any of those 3 guys, but we know for a fact that those top 4 are definitely more than deserving of those spots, man. We gave Bauer the bag, and he's going to help us have the starting rotation loaded and locked down. And obviously, looking at the relievers, Joe Kelly and Brusdar Graterol are coming into the season hurt, so they are not our opening day roster. But we got Scott Alexander, Victor Gonzalez, Kenley Jansen, Corey Nebel, Tony Gonsolin, Jimmy Nelson, David Price, and Blake Trinan. So I think that the biggest wild card here is going to be Kenley Jansen, because I think we all know for a fact that he hasn't had the same amount of stuff throughout the years that he's been kind of declining a little bit, giving up too many runs and choking these games for us lately. Many Dodger fans, we all know that. But I think that Brusdar Graterol will definitely come in, and I think that he can definitely be our next closer coming forward. Still relatively young, and he can definitely come in, give you about 1 to 2 innings with his 100+ mile per hour fastball and his heaters. Those sinkers are nasty. Come in and help us close these games out. And obviously, David Price and Tony Gonsolin coming out of the bullpen. Got long relievers there, can come in 3-4 innings if we need them to. So it'll help give the rest of the bullpen guys more days off, which is nice for us. So we have plenty of options there. And that is all of the roster as a whole. I wanted to go ahead and give you guys my division predictions. I think we all know that it's either going to be the Dodgers or the Padres. Both of our teams are very loaded. We have definitely put ourselves into contention once again. We are obviously repeats the favorite with all these acquisitions we made, and I think that obviously we are more than likely going to finish in first. If not, we might be a close second, but I don't think we're going to relinquish this division title this year, to be honest with you. I think the Padres have a couple more years to catch up to us, maybe another year or 2, but overall they would definitely be close to us. I think no more than like 5 to 10 games behind us. And then third, I'm definitely going to say it's going to be either the Giants or the Diamondbacks. I think that Diamondbacks do have some nice young studs. Heliel Ramos, Mike Yastrzemski, Evan Longoria is still pretty solid, even though he's older. Do not get it twisted. This dude was nasty in Tampa Bay. He is older, but he still is solid. And also the Diamondbacks, yeah, they have Ketel Marte, and they do have some other young studs, even though they've lost Paul Goldschmidt these past couple years. Definitely can come in and win a decent amount of games. But obviously, worst team in this division right now, Colorado Rockies, bro. What are y'all doing? Because you guys trade Nolan Arenado and you're gonna pay $50 million of his salary still, even though you guys didn't really get too much great things in return. German Marquez has been playing pretty good these past couple years. He has been solid. Trevor Story, obviously, star shortstop. Definitely going to give you guys some good things. But the rest of the roster, man, is very questionable. You guys need a rebuild. You need to do whatever you can to just rebuild and try to start over. Because right now, things are not looking too great for you guys. So, yeah, Dodgers, Padres, Giants or Diamondbacks. I'll probably give the edge to the Giants just because I think that they will get the third seed or the third place in our division. And then it's going to be Diamondbacks and the Rockies. So that is my full Dodgers team breakdown. Opening day is today, later, and I'm so excited for Dodger baseball, excited for MLB baseball, man. Waiting to see all these home runs, strikeouts, no hitters, maybe some perfect games, man. It's going to be crazy. So excited. But if you guys are excited as much as I am, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to leave a like and please hit subscribe down below also. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.